Hello everybody, this is Duke, and I'm here today because I'm going to be making a wild mountain berry cake for Rusty's 90th birthday.
It is not my birthday.
And I don't eat a lot of sweets, so I don't cook a lot of sweets, so you guys will have to just bear with me. But I'm going to do my best. Now, wild mountain berries in the big cities, they call them blueberries. And in the country, they call them huckleberries. Well, here in the mountains, we call them wild mountain berries. But now, I don't cook a lot of sweets because I don't eat a lot of sweets because I have to keep that mountain man figure. It cost me a lot of years and a lot of money to get this figure, and I'm not going to ruin it now.
No, dude, you're just fat.
Anyway, stick with me, and we're going to cook Rusty a birthday cake.
It is not my birthday.
Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is I crumbled up some Miller wafers in here. I didn't use the graham crackers, and we're going to add butter to that, and we're going to mix all of that together. Oh, that Miller fragrance is so strong. We're going to take one of them there spring open pans, you know, kind of like a spring open trap, and we're going to put that right in there, and we're going to spread it around and make it as evenly as we can. He said, "Oh, Duke, you put too much butter in there." He doesn't even have any idea why I did it and what I'm doing, so I don't listen to him. I just do my own thing. Now we got that. Now we're going to set this back in the refrigerator and let it set. And then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, now here I've got my wild mountain berries. And we're going to start cooking these on medium. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar to that. And once that starts cooking, we'll get back to it. And now we're going to go back over here and work on something else. In here, we're going to put 16 ounces of cream cheese, or 2 cups. 2 cups of cream cheese in there. Now we're going to put half a cup of sugar. It calls for more than that, but like I said, I'm not a sweet person. And then we're going to get all of this mixed up together here. Alright, so now I shut the burner off, and we're going to blend these up to it hot. Be really careful doing this. Alright, now we're going to set that to the side, and we're going to let that cool down. Alright, now our next step, we're going to bloom some, this is unflavored gelatin, and we're going to use 3 teaspoons. Alright, then what you want to do is put it in there dry, and then we're going to just put enough milk to kind of cover it. Stir it all in real good, because we want that gelatin to soak up all of that cold milk. Alright, so now we're going to let that soak and bloom, and then we'll be back and I'll show that to you, what we're going to do with that. Now, to my cream cheese and my sugar, I'm going to add 2/3 of a cup of heavy cream. Gotta get all that out there because I spent a lot of time milking old Hilda just to get this. And I'm not going to waste it. All right, and into that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. That's the way it's written. I always call it Nilla, but on the packaging, it's called vanilla. All right, and now we're going to whip all this together. Now, we're going to set that right there, and we're going to let that, it's fluffed up, and I'm going to cover it up. And now what we're going to do is, we're going to get a bowl here. Back this off so you guys can see it. All right. Hang on just a minute, guys. All right, now we're going to take our bloom gelatin. See how that milk just soaked it right up? That's what you want. And we're going to put that in a bowl, and we're going to pour hot water, scalding hot water around it. And we're just going to let that sit there for a little bit, and that should dissolve it right up. But I mean, we'll keep stirring it. All right, now our blueberries have cooled down. Now we're going to add that to our cream cheese and our heavy cream mix and stuff. You want to let the wild berries, mountain berries, you want to let them cool all the way down. Smells so good. If you don't like this birthday cake, then wobbles on him. All right, now we're going to mix that all in there. The gelatin that we've been soaking in hot water, see how it's turned right back to kind of like a milk? What that does is it melts it down. And you want to make sure there's no granulate looking parts on there. Looks like salt or sugar or whatever. And that don't, so it's ready. And we're going to pour that right in the middle. Mix all of that right in it. Alright, I gotta go get the crust and put some stuff up here, and I'll be right back. Alright, now we got our crust here, and we're gonna pour our filling into that. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that in the refrigerator, and we're going to let this chill for a couple of hours. Okay? Alright guys, now we're going to do the same thing again here. We're going to put wild mountain berries on. This time we're going to use about 1/2 cup. And we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then we're going to add just a little bit of water, maybe about 2 tablespoons of water, and we're going to bring this to a boil, and we're just going to let it boil until all that sugar's melted, and then we're going to puree it with the little hand mixer kind of thing, and just like we did the other. And then we're going to set this back and we're going to let this cool. Okay, now our blueberry, I got it all ground up and what do you call it, pureed. It's chewing food for you before you eat it. That's what I call it. Anyway, the unflavored gelatin that I made this time, instead of, you know how we soaked it in warm water to melt it, I didn't do that. Once it bloomed, I just put it straight into the blueberries, because with the blueberries being hot, it would go ahead and melt it. And then we're just going to put a lid on it, and we're going to let this cool down to room temperature. Huckleberries, blueberries, wild mountain berries, they are one of the best gifts that God could stow upon us. Just beautiful. Now we'll be back when this cools down. All right, I let it set for just a little while, and now we're going to take the other wild mountain berries that we cooked and pureed, and we're going to pour that right on the top. Ooey, ooey, gooey. Oh, that's all goodness. Goodness, goodness. Oh, baby. If he don't like this birthday cake, that boy don't like nothing in the world, I'm telling you. All right. Now we're going to put this in the refrigerator, and we're going to let this chill for a couple of hours, and I'll be back to show it to you. All right, guys. Been a couple of hours. Let's see what we got. Oh, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Wow. All right. Let's give it a cut and give it a try. Whoa, looky there. All right. Let's give it a try. Happy birthday, Rusty. It is not my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I don't have to share with Rusty. Happy birthday to me. I outdid myself. Put that damn cake down there, I'll pinch your little head off.